Hello and welcome, everybody. Welcome. Oh my goodness. So many of you from around the world, from Europe, from Asia. I'm so glad you're here because I think this is probably one of it's the first time I am doing a session specifically on the interstitium. So you are all familiar with interstitial fluid, the fluid that surrounds organs and such. So I think that you are all familiar with the idea of interstitial fluid. And then the interstitium is a band of tissue that really is for conducting fluid, for conducting the interstitial fluid. It's where And as I'm tuning into this more and more, and the energy is actually, excuse me, getting really hot as I'm tuning into this because many people have what is called, in alternative healing, we call it heart wall. So, what if taking care of the interstitium is helping you to dissolve deep, deep, deep heart issues, right? And since it's in the heart and chest, it's like, and it's fluid. So it's about the fluid communication of your heart energy. And when it's working well, as you know, you have great ideas. And very close to that is the energy of the lungs, which is when it's working really well, it's the energy of inspiration. You take inspire action. When it's not, you are still dealing with deep grief or grieving, or in the case of the heart, dealing with deep sadness and betrayal. And behind that would also be some anger issues, right? Because it's the whole package of emotions. And I'm going to say it's about dealing with all the undesirables and all the problem people. I just have to say that, but it's true. Whether you want it to be true or not, you didn't just have problems for no reason. Like, hello. All right. So I'm going straight into connecting with you all and going straight to that space behind your heart, because that's where I'm feeling it the most for all of you is that space behind your heart. And for some of you, after this session, you may feel a little bit of achiness on your mid upper back, behind your heart, on your left side, as that space that is holding on to so much emotions and past baggage, that space is going to be recalibrated as it is doing right now, actually. Here we go. And energetically on the front side of the interstitium is also important because the most amazing energetic point is the assemblage point. So we will work on that at the end. And you know how that actually sets on the interstitium. And isn't it amazing that this organ that's hiding in plain sight was designated as an organ in its own right in 2018, 2 years ago. And I haven't heard anyone else doing energy healing on it. So I'm gonna do that now. I'm starting from the back to release all the back issues and allow the fluidity of your emotions to express themselves and to be felt and to be heard. And so when there's a lot of that going on for that is stagger, like all the stagnant and staggering emotions going back to childhood. Let's release that. Ooh. all the sadness. And for some of you who are very empathic, I think that's like all of you who are very empathic, all the issues you're trying to heal for your families, all the sadness, all the regret, and the dynamics of your own family. And for some of you, you may have this from the beginning of life where it's actually not uncommon at all for a woman to be a few months pregnant, and then because for whatever reason it's harder to have sex or whatever, I don't know, it depends on the couple, right? It's just not uncommon to be cheated on during pregnancy. And so, who gets to feel all those emotions? It's the developing fetus that also picks up on all the emotions. So, all the sense of loss, betrayal, being cheated that you felt your whole life, but just don't know who it belongs to. Here we go. Let's clear all that. And I'm not suggesting that any of you have cheating fathers and cheating mothers. I mean, we don't really know, but we just know that as we develop in utero, we are picking up on all the emotions all mothers are going through. And that could impact the development of any part of our body, but especially our emotional heart. Oh, oh, right, yeah. And then sadly, with the betrayals and stuff, there would be, the fear of divorce and who will take care of me and my baby. That's a huge betrayal. So here we go. Whether that actually happened to you or you're just sensing it and clearing it for other people, let's clear that whole energy now. Oh, oh, oh. Whether you're healing this for yourself, your family, or in the intergenerational space, let's see how far back to heal this betrayal. Oh, oh, my goodness. Wow. Oh, abandonment and betrayal is like, wow. Oh, oh, oh. And some of this too is not just other people doing their thing, but then we perpetrate on ourselves what was perpetrated on us, right? So where have you betrayed yourself, compromise, whether it's compromising your integrity or compromising your own dreams, right? Some still, yeah, and a lot of this that we're healing for the family, ourselves, and those of us who have had heart conditions. When it comes to cheating, it's it's a lot of unfulfilled human need, right? I mean, I don't blame, this is not about morality. I'm not about blaming anyone. I'm not about blaming anyone at all because it's about unmet human needs. So all the cheating, all the betrayals, it's about unmet human needs when someone feels they are in a marriage that is choking up their joy, choking up their life. We always seek what brings more life to our lives. So I am not at all blaming anyone for cheating. we're just healing the deep, deep, deep betrayal because there's a lot of unmet human needs in it. Oh, oh, oh. So let's clear any shame we're feeling, any guilt we're feeling, no matter who did the betrayal, right? It's about a deep hurt with unmet human needs. So, unmet needs for being seen and heard and understood, unmet needs for love, for joy, for inspiration, for that which brings more life to your life. So, and all the choices you have made that create you to compromise your dreams, that's a little bit of self betrayal, right? So, tune into those regrets and whatever's creating you to betray yourself, denying you your joy, your inspiration, your dreams, the life you truly want. And I get that there's hidden loyalties involved in all of this. When you choose to play small, there's always a hidden set point for joy, for money, for love, and so on and so forth that all of us inherited from old families. It's in the family constellation. So clearing all that from your heart, from the interstitium, front and back. And I would allow your emotions to be more fluid, literally allowing the fluid to flow again and allowing the energy of inspiration and joy to flow again. So for a moment, it's really going to feel very hurtful to go into all those places and spaces. Oh, oh, oh. I didn't think there was going to be that many people who can relate to self betrayal. Jeez. And this pattern of others hurting you. So then you either take that energy and hurt someone else, or you take that to hurt yourself. That cycle of never ending hurt, never ending pain, never ending fights, never ending what have you. Yeah. And then I get that sometimes we need to turn ourselves off, turn ourselves down so that we don't get punished, we don't get hurt, we don't get judged or further betrayed by jealous people, So everything that. Why not for my own interstitium? Oh. And this interstitium is so connected to not just interstitial fluid, right, but also the lymphatic system. So, lymphatic system, clean up, cleaning stuff out. Oh. And like everything having to do with the immune system is always about identifying what is yours, what is not yours, right? That boundary, what is yours, what is not yours, what is not yours gets taken out of your body. Oh. So everything that you identify as you that actually isn't you, but a limiting belief, let's clear that. So those emotional boundaries. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, the interstitium as well as the mesentery have so much to do with emotional boundaries, right? Emotional boundaries around love and joy, emotional boundaries around personal power. And I just feel like, oh my God, everything we did on the personal power and pleasure package so speaks to exactly what these two new organs are about. Oh, oh. And let me just tune into lung and lung energy too. This is so related to joy and inspiration, and then the stifling of emotions that goes back. So everywhere where you have blocked or choked up emotions, we press that grief. Anything in your life that created you to just hold back by literally holding your breath. Oh, oh. And anywhere where you held back on your own inspired ideas, holding back from living the most inspired life you can handle. Oh. And I want to clear this energy throughout the body so that you get a sense of movement throughout your body. Oh. There's also, the nerves that go in here. That reminds me of connection with the brain. So we're going to just rewire how this part of you connects with your brain. And yeah, I would also involve so much the vagus nerve because the nerve, some branches of the vagus nerve control respiration, heart rate, and so much. So here we go. Oh, 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 oh my God. Oh. And I'm just going to tune into this part of you and ask for the deepest grief going back all generations that's still in your body, the deepest grief that is in the space of the interstitium. Oh, oh. And with that comes the deepest regrets. Oh. And you will know how to turn that around for you. So, what do you require to allow that grief, the regrets, to really shift dynamically for you and in the whole of your life? Oh. So, I'm just going to quickly go through and recalibrate all aspects of your life as we release all these deep pains and hurts. I'm going to recalibrate the energy of the entire Bagua. So that's the eight, well, it's actually nine sectors if you include yourself. So all the different sectors of your Bagua that's required to change and shift to allow the recalibration of this energy to really be uh, not only within you, but in the universe of you. Right? Because the grief and grieving, the sadness always involves others. undesirables, problem people. Damn it. Okay, here we go. Just gonna quickly go to Agua one. Oh, two. Oh, not so much here. Three. Oh, four. Oh, oh, oh. Five, six, oh, seven, oh, eight, oh, nine. And this would be really helpful for releasing issues like, nobody has a heart attack because of cholesterol. You have a heart attack because you have a lot of other people to deal with, a lot of challenging emotional dynamics in your families to deal with. And no one has asthma because they're allergic to the whole world. No one is allergic to the whole world and has asthma because you were born that way, but because the whole dynamics of the family, the whole dynamics of what's around you is the environment, the epigenetics that supports that. So you can think about the Bagua as the epigenetics, the environment that houses your energy body, your emotional body, your physical body, right? So if you think about it that way, you can see why working with the Bagua is such a dynamic tool. And I'm still feeling just asking what Bagua is needed to clear the deepest sadness, grief, regret, betrayal. Oh, oh, oh. So we're going to allow for the environment of you, the whole ecosystem of you, the epigenetics, everything that speaks to the epigenetics of your reality. Allow that to support you to recalibrate your emotional energy so that joy and inspiration are now an easy, peasy part of your life. Oh. And for some of you who may still, who, from whom this brings up a lot of issues, yeah, I don't blame you because all heart, right? All the heart issues is not going to be resolved in a half an hour, but you can see what is possible to heal emotionally and physically. And the interstitium gives us a way to heal deeper emotional issues that allow for a more fluid system and emotional fluidity in your life. Oh. And if you've been dealing with sadness and grief for a long time, it's good to reset your assemblage point to the right space. So for this last part, I'm going to just call for help from shamans from all traditions surround all of you now. And now each and every one of you have your shamans and guides helping to recalibrate and reposition your assemblage point to optimize joy, health, wholeness, healing, Optimize the inspiration you're receiving from the universe. Optimize your connection to the divine heart, and optimize the light quotient your body is able to hold. We're going to integrate this with the crystalline body, the psycho spiritual body, the emotional body, the energy body, all the different bodies. Ooh. And all fragmented soul pieces, we return to you now, cleansed by the light, returning you to wholeness, health. Mm. Returning you to the beautiful divine blueprint of you enjoying total health, vitality, feeling safe in the world, having total access to your divine potential. Oh. Mm. Good. And as we are resetting something as powerful as your assemblage point, it's going to take time to really integrate. And this may require some of you to take a nap. For some of you, this will be moving energy for days to come. So you may suddenly feel like your sternum, your chest, there's a point that may feel like it's sore, as if someone did deep tissue massage. We actually did. And the same thing with your back behind your heart. There's a point there. For some of you, that's going to be a little sore for days. We did a lot of deep tissue work to recalibrate that space, allowing old emotions that stifle you to be released, and then recalibrating it to hold joy and health and wholeness and inspiration, right? Oh, yeah, I was going to mention this about bras. So I can't stand the new bra fitting trend where they always, there seems to be this trend where you're supposed to have a smaller band size so that you get a bigger cup size. That really restricts the flow of energy as well as the fluid in the interstitium. So forget the new bra fitting trend. It's ridiculous. It's not an understanding of anatomy at all. And yeah, so forget underwire bras, right? Because again, this fluid in your whole body, and that needs to be able to move. That needs to be able to circulate. This energy in your body, as you all know, that needs to move and circulate and heal your lymph nodes, the lymph. It doesn't take much to compromise the movement of lymph in your body. And I learned that, overly supportive bras are not necessarily better because your breasts have a way of becoming stronger when it's not overly supported. So the new bra fitting trend, I just can't stand it. But anyway, but that's just me, but you can do your own research. And when you understand how lymph flows in your body, how pressure, just for those of you who do craniosacral therapy, you know that it only takes the pressure of a dime, right, to gently move lymph. Like sometimes I do body brushing, and it's gentle brushing to help the lymph move stuff out of your body. And that is just the gentlest way you support movement in your body. So having a smaller band size that literally squeezes uh, your rib cage and everything is just not good. How most of us women choose our own bras, that's the correct way. How we are taught to choose our bras, blah, 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 because 80% of the women are wearing wrong bras. And the thing is, you need to wear a smaller band and a bigger cup. That is just outrageous. So trust yourself to find the right bra for you. Forget the new bra fitting trend that is just so off. Yeah, let's download that energy. You guys, trust yourself to find the right bra. Forget the new bra fitting trend that is just not very understanding of how our bodies work. I know that they are setting us up to get a certain look, so, oh, boobs look so perky, blah, blah, blah. No, that's like the fantasy version of how a woman's boobs work. Forget that. Our boobs, they shouldn't be set up to feed other people's fantasy 24/7. No, you are not there to feed into some fantasy version of a woman 24/7. God created you perfectly. The body you have is perfect. Don't let other people ruin it for you. Yeah, and it's such a setup to compromise the lymphatic system. You know, if we have lymphs around our breasts, lymph nodes and all, the lymph has to be able to move. And your breast tissues get stronger when they're not being overly supported. So, yeah, well, so yeah, all the misinformation out there that's creating more problems for your chest and for the fluid flow, for the lymphatic flow, for the interstitial fluid flow in your upper body, everything, all the misinformation that's compromising this. Let's clear all that. Oh, yeah, you have to buy bigger size sports bras. The smaller ones are just like, oh my God, the band is so awful. God, yeah. They don't really design bras for a woman's health. They design bras for someone else's fantasy version of a woman, which is creating problems. Here we go. Let's clear all that. Oh, oh. Yeah, you want lymph to be able to flow throughout your body. And lymph is so associated with your heart, with the circulatory system, because it's the heart that kind of pumps lymph throughout your body. So, oh, I can't believe talking about bras is bringing up stuff for all of you, but sorry to bring in bra fitting on this, but it's important. It's important to understand that interstitial fluid, the lymph needs to move throughout your body. It really does. And freaking bra manufacturers know nothing about a woman's body. Yeah, so let's clear all the misinformation. One of you should just take up the uh, challenge to design an actual bra for women that enhances not only shape and support, but enhances fluid flow throughout the body. Think about that. Seriously, think about a bra that enhances circulation in your body. It really is a good idea. I mean, go work on that patent. You'll become a billionaire for sure. Disrupt the entire bra industry. Yeah, be a bra disruptor. One of you need to become a millionaire, billionaire. Come on. Be the bra disruptor. Be the bra disruptor billionaire. It just goes. Bra disruptor billionaire. Okay. Sending you all love and healing energy to be that bra disruptor billionaire. You guys. The bra disruptor bra. Seriously. Seriously. Somebody think about that. Because how many designers out there know about, the lymphatic fluid, the interstitial fluid, and all that? But you do. I mean, how many of you would love to have a bra disruptor bra that enhances breast health, not just give it the shape and the support, but enhance breast health? There you go, you guys. Oh, oh. Yeah, good. Oh, okay. So I thought I was just gonna do this for 30 minutes, but then I got carried away with all that bra stuff. So I guess add a bonus. And I'm just gonna stop this session because it feels like it's coming to an end. And I'm gonna stop the recording.